Over 80% of the ocean is unexplored. What hides below? Here are 6 sea monsters that might be real. Watch till the end. Kraken. The Kraken, a monstrous octopus, was feared for dragging ships into the abyss. Sailors swore it stretched longer than 10 ships, its fiery eyes burning from miles away. Would you face what could sink your ship or hide and pray it passes? In 1873, fisherman Picot claimed he saw it. A massive body rose with a beak the size of a keg and tentacles taller than 2 men. Attacked, it spewed ink. Picot hacked off 2 arms. Later, science confirmed giant squids larger than whales existed and even preyed on them. Norse legend tells of Urvar Otter and his son meeting 2 gigantic beasts off Norway's coast. In Greek myth, Odysseus faced Scylla, a monster with 6 heads. But were they heads or sailors mistaking writhing tentacles? If this beast still lurked below, would you dare sail again? In 2004, Kubadera proved the Kraken was real. He captured the first photo of a giant squid. 2 years later, he filmed one alive, 11 feet long, 110 pounds. In 2007, a massive squid washed up in Tasmania. It weighed 550 pounds and was 26 feet long, the length of a bus. But is the Kraken only a legend? Fossils hint otherwise. Piles of cracked ichthyosaur bones point to a predator with immense power. These reptiles grew up to 66 feet, yet something even bigger killed them. Some skeletons even show marks of crushing tentacles. The Kraken is only the opening chapter of 6 chilling legends. Mermaids/Sirens. The siren's song drove sailors mad, dragging them into the sea. Writers called them beautiful yet terrifying. Circe spoke of corpses around them. Others said they fed on flesh. The first mermaid tale came from Mesopotamia 3,000 years ago. Atargatis, grieving after killing her lover, tried to drown, but her legs turned into a tail. Would you resist the song or let it drag you under forever? In 1493, Columbus reported 3 mermaids near the Dominican Republic. He admitted they were not half as beautiful as painted. Skeptics say he only saw manatees. Greek myth says Demeter gave them wings to search for her daughter. Others claim they were cursed for failing her. Legends warn that if anyone escaped their song, the sirens would perish. Odysseus tied himself to the mast and lived. Jason's crew survived when Orpheus drowned their song with music. If that legend were true, how would you know the next melody isn't your last? The myth spread to Europe. In Germany, Lorelei threw herself into the Rhine and became a water spirit. Her song lured fishermen to their deaths. The echo still haunts the rock named after her. But are they only myths? In 2009, people in Israel claimed to see a mermaid in Haifa Bay, sparking a $1 million reward. In 2012, Zimbabwean workers abandoned sites, saying mermaids chased them. Steady your nerves. The ocean's next secret is more disturbing than the last. Leviathan. Leviathan stretched nearly 300 miles. Its armor sealed so tight, not even air could pass. Flames burst from its mouth, nostrils and eyes boiling the sea. Whales stood no chance. Even Jonah's whale barely escaped. How would you survive a beast that could swallow the ocean whole? In Christian myth, Leviathan ruled the seas. A male and female existed, but their children could destroy the world. To stop them, Yahweh killed the female. From her remains, he made a canopy for paradise and garments for Adam and Eve. Wadi al-Hitan, the Valley of Whales, is filled with giant skeletons. They belong to Basilosaurus, a snake-like whale over 70 feet long. Its skull stretched 5 feet, with huge teeth and a 3,600 psi bite. Some believe these bones are from the real Leviathan. Other myths echo the same monster. Zeus fought Typhon, and Thor faced Jormungandr. What would you do if the ocean itself turned against you? Some say Leviathan, Typhon, and Jormungandr came from a real sea beast. Others call them myths, but stand near the waves and you might feel the heat, hear the roar, and know legends never die. The next legend will freeze you in fear. Ningen. In Antarctica's frozen waters, sailors whisper of the Ningen, a pale, human-like figure beneath the ice. Japanese crews described a creature 60 to 100 feet long with smooth white skin and human limbs. Some saw hands, others saw a tail or tentacles. One detail never changed. It looked human. If a creature like you swam beneath your ship, would you look closer or turn away forever? Sightings began in the 2000s, mostly at night. At night, fishermen saw massive white shapes. Before proof could be taken, they vanished. One crew mistook it for a submarine until it moved and slipped beneath the waves. Could something so massive and human exist? Or is the icy dark playing tricks? Japanese magazines spread the legend, pointing to satellite images off Namibia. Conspiracies claim governments hide the truth, silencing witnesses. What makes the Ningen terrifying isn't size but familiarity. Smooth skin, long arms, and a blank face. It feels wrong, yet sightings continue. Don't blink. The next sea legend makes the Ningen seem harmless. Umibozu. Off the coast of Japan, sailors whisper of the Umibozu, a towering, shadowy figure that rises from calm seas without warning. Eyewitnesses describe it as a bald, monk-like head with round, gleaming eyes and skin as black as ink. Sometimes it's only a little larger than a ship. Other times it's so massive that only its face breaks the surface. Ships unlucky enough to meet it are usually smashed to pieces or drowned by its demand. If a giant face rose from the sea and asked you a question, would you dare to answer? The Umibozu asks sailors for a ladle. If they comply, it scoops seawater into the boat until it sinks. The only trick for survival? Offer it a bottomless ladle so it can never fill the ship. Could you think fast enough to outwit a spirit intent on drowning you? Some legends call it the ghost of drowned priests. Others claim it appears only at the end of the month, when venturing to sea is forbidden. In one version, the creature even speaks. It asks, "Am I fearsome?" A wrong answer, and your ship is gone. The right one? You live but with the warning never to return to the sea on that cursed night. What comes next is a sea terror whose legend circles the globe. Lusca, Bahamas sea monster. In the Caribbean, sailors whisper of the Lusca, a shark-octopus hybrid said to reach 250 feet. It has the steel jaws of a great white shark, as well as octopus tentacles capable of crushing prey. It changes color, vanishes, and strikes without warning. If a beast could disappear and attack from nowhere, how would you escape? In 1896, a strange corpse washed ashore in Florida, the St. Augustine monster. Scientists said whale tissue, believers called it proof. In 2011, another carcass surfaced in the Bahamas. Fishermen swore it stretched 30 feet. Too big, too strange to ignore. Even Jeremy Wade of River Monsters investigated. His verdict? A giant octopus could attack and eat a human. What if legends are waiting to rise again? For islanders, Lusca isn't a myth. It's a warning. Calm waters can turn deadly in seconds. Which ocean would you never sail again? Comment and subscribe. Next time we'll surface even deeper legends from the abyss.